Good guys. I hope everyone is clear about the need of a database system where we can say a business related transaction, even though it is huge. Okay. So today I'll explain about the installation part, guys. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. So let me know once you're able to see my screen. Able to see my screen?
Yes, Suman.
Okay. Yeah, good. So guys, we have discussed about DBMS, like database, right? I'm telling about database. Okay. So whenever I mention database, it is nothing but like a software, guys. And how Excel is installed on your machines. Whenever we install an operating system in any computer, and these days, as part of operating system, we used to get that entire Microsoft Office suite, right? Microsoft Office suite, Office suite, or Office 365. So we are getting these packages, right? So as part of Office 365, what are the applications that we are used to, we able to access, guys? MS Word, Microsoft Word.
Word,
And what is the
Excel,
purpose of MS Word?
PowerPoint.
Yes. What purpose of Word is to create documents. And about Excel, it used to organize data. It can save data. It can hold the data. And MS PowerPoint to create slides,
PPT,
uh,
slides.
presentations. So every software will have its own significance, okay, its own purpose, and how where we are dealing or accessing these software gets inside a computer. True or not? Inside a computer. So inside a computer, we are accessing all the softwares. The similar way, a database is also a one of the software, one of the software, okay, one of the software which can be installed on your machine, on your computer. So on your computer, somewhere here. As part of existing softwares, you can install database as well. Okay. And in the market, we are having multiple vendors. Vendors in the sense, how many mobiles are available in the market, guys? If I say, what is the basic purpose of a mobile? Guys, what is the basic purpose of a mobile? Calling,
Calls.
calling purpose. And these days, mobile data, browsing, perfect. And next, we use camera to snap, to take photos or videos. We record videos. And social media platforms like we access Facebook, we use messenger apps
Instagram.
like WhatsApp, Instagram. So all these are getting achieved. We able to access once we purchase any mobile. Okay, and what's the category, guys? Here, whenever I say either, whenever I say smartphone, either it can be an Android one or iPhone. As of now, in our market, we are having two variants: either Android phone and iPhone. True or not? Okay. Now, ignore about iPhone, guys. Here. Now, tell me, do we have any mobile brand available in the market with the company name Android?
No.
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 No. Okay. So here, what is Android, guys? Android is a mobile OS, mobile operating system. What is Android? It is mobile operating system, mobile OS. Okay. So we are having lots of companies in the market who allows their device to work on Android mobile OS. Samsung is one of them.
Oppo.
Come on, Oppo. Come on, tell me few other names. Motorola also there.
LG.
Even Nokia is also there. Okay, LG.
OnePlus.
Perfect.
OnePlus.
OnePlus. Next,
Xiaomi.
Redmi. Yeah, Redmi. Xiaomi. Okay, done. So there are these people are different hardware people, like Samsung having its own device, Oppo is having its own device, Vivo is having its own device. Inside that device, what is the common functionality they are using is the common software they are using as
Android.
Android OS. They are relying on this operating system. This operating system enables users to deal with these features. True or not? True or not, guys? So here, what can I call these people? Mobile vendors. Okay. And about these people, about this guy, it is nothing but a software which is allowing you to perform these features, allowing you to access these features. Clear, everyone? Everyone clear, guys?
Sir,
This they say in the same way we are having in the same way we are having on second. Sridhar, you there?
yes, sir.
Sridhar, do we have any alternate to record? I mean, if this auto record or auto session gets closed, I mean, within 12 minutes, do you have any alternative? I think meeting itself gets closed. Not a problem. Not required, Sridhar.
Okay.
We'll try to wrap up as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, guys, this example everyone is aware, like clear. Here, this is hardware. Mobile vendor deals with hardware, hard device. The similar way in the market, we are having lot of vendors for database vendors, DB vendors. I used to say. Guys, I'll do one thing. As we connected bit late, our time like almost 24 minutes gone here. So what I'll do, I'll try to create one more meeting invite. I'll share in the group. Once this particular, I mean, our current session gets closed, immediately try to join there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for time. And
Okay.
we are planning to upgrade to a commercial version, enterprise version, but it takes some time. Okay. We're in the
Suman,
process.
we can join in the same meeting also, right?
If it is allowed, fine. If it is allowed, fine.
Yeah.
Join on the same
I
meeting.
used to,
Hmm.
I used to do
Yeah,
actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, it will allow.
Fine, fine. If it is allowed, do the same thing. Once the session gets completed, immediately rejoin the same meeting. Okay. I'll start that
Okay.
meeting again. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So in the market, thank you, guys. In the market, we are having many guys like Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle Systems, PostgreSQL. Like this, these are DB vendors. They have their own database software. And remember, the database meant for organizing your data, saving and providing security and safety. Okay. So these people, like there are multiple other people also there, but I'll take only these three examples. We are having database vendors like this. This is nothing but their software, guys. It is database software. Microsoft guy is having SQL Server software. Oracle guy having their software as with the name Oracle. Postgre guy is having their software with the name PostgreSQL. Okay, so here all feature same, guys. The features of all these databases are same. At high level, we'll discuss, not in detail. What's the first thing? Saving data. Instead of saving using that word, I'll say organizing data. Next thing, safety,
Okay.
secure access. Next, accessibility. And what is the other thing, guys? Analyzable. Analyzable. Our data is analyzable. Once we make our data available in a database, then it is analyzable through the query, through SQL. Analyzable through SQL. Okay, these are the features. Each of the database having all these features, guys. Each of the database, these vendors having these features. So we can go with learning database or SQL with any of these database vendors. So we are planning to go with Microsoft SQL Server, considering the market proportion of this guy. Like majority of the customers using SQL Server. So if you learn SQL Server, then out of 10, we can say like 6 to 7 people using SQL Server in the market. And the SQL Server in the sense, sorry, users in the sense, the business users. Let's suppose DMart guy, Aditya Birla, like more supermarkets, any other business. So like this, from the customer end, out of 10, like 6 to 7 customers using MS SQL. So if you learn MS SQL clearly, then you will have a possibility that you can get a job relevant to SQL Server only. There are rare cases that you are also required to work on other databases, but most of the times all the syntax remains same, but the way they organize data access bit differ. Okay, so I recommend everyone to start learning with SQL Server. Okay, so each of the database possesses all these features. Now, each of this database software can be installed on a computer. A computer has a software. See here, inside a computer, I can install MS SQL. So a shortcut is there, the MS SQL, Microsoft SQL Server. I used to call this one as, I used to call Microsoft SQL Server as MS SQL. Remember, going forward, whenever I refer MS SQL, the shortcut, I mean, the abbreviation of this word is Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, guys, MS SQL. So you can install MS SQL software on your machine, and once this database software is available and made install on your machine, you can access this database using a client. Using a client. So guys, Google, how many people are having an account with Gmail? Majority of us having an account with Gmail, right? Now Gmail guy providing what service, guys? Emailing service. True or not? Gmail guy providing emailing service. So have we installed any mail related server on your computers?
No.
No, right? Only that guy, the Gmail guy maintaining all the servers and all the email related services is providing. And what is the medium that we access our email from our computer or mobile phone? If it is a computer, what is the medium, guys?
Browser.
Perfect. Browser. From a desktop, what is a client? That is called client. Browser is a client. And you're using browser as a client to access your Gmail account. Clear? Clear with the client definition, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, Suma.
Okay. Now, same. I'll take the same example with the mobile. What is a client? If it is a mobile phone, what is a client here?
App.
Perfect.
Gmail
App. Your Gmail app is a client. I'm not defining client descriptively here, but I'm trying to make you people understand. Everyone clear with the client definition?
Yes, Suma.
Okay. So same in, I mean, like similar to Gmail case, treat MS SQL Server is a software available on your computer, and you access that particular database, MS SQL Server, DB server. You access that particular database and data inside that server using a client. We need a client. Okay. We need a client to access the DB server and data inside the DB server. So that client is also one of the software. See here, in case of desktop, what is the client software that we install? In case of Gmail, accessing Gmail from a desktop, what is the client software that we use? A browser. Browser will not, by default, browser will not come with operating system. Only Internet Explorer or Edge will come if it is a Windows operating system. And if you want to use other browsers clients like Chrome, Mozilla, then we need to install them explicitly on our machines. Same is the
Opera.
case. Opera also. Perfect. So same is the case with Gmail app. Okay. Regular email app also allows you, or Gmail apps also allows you to connect from your mobile app to Gmail. Okay. The same way, client here, in case of MS SQL DB server, client is MS SQL Management Studio. I'll say MGT Studio. Is one more software. MS SQL MGT Studio. Management Studio is also one of the software which acts like a client. So how many softwares we need to install, guys, in order to learn with SQL on our missions?
2 softwares.
2 softwares. Microsoft SQL Server database server is one server software and one client software. Total 2 softwares. DB server software and DB client software. Two softwares we have to install. Okay. And now I'll go to thanks. Good. I have shared my screen, guys. Just have a look. Able to see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
yeah. So where we have stopped. Okay. So we require 2 softwares on our computers. One is a database server. Another one is DB client. And we use which particular vendor database, guys? what is the vendor here? Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft is a vendor. Clear, everyone? Our database,
Yes, Sumant.
yeah, our database vendor is Microsoft guy, and that guy related DB server and DB client softwares we use. And here this guy provide multiple options. Yes, one is Express Edition, where it is used for students like us and people like us, like who trains and the people who want to practice. And there are enterprise editions are also there, but that comes with some commercial impact. But everyone can use Express Edition to go with our learnings. Okay. So regarding this, I have made a video earlier, guys. I'm opening I hope everyone is aware, like we are having a website with the name Bharati. I hope everyone is aware, right? Okay. So in that website, if you go to SQL training section, there we are having a day one session. Guys, able to see my browser screen?
Yes,
Yes.
Sumant.
Okay.
Yes,
See,
Sumant.
day one contains this information: SQL Server introduction, SQL Server installation, and architecture related information. Okay. We will be having two videos. If you click that particular day one link, you will be routed to a screen where two videos will be there. So initial video will be talking about the need of database, like what is the purpose of using a database. All this information is given, like interaction, which we discussed in last 3 days. Such kind of discussion overview given. But remember, I have taken different examples for different batches. During this batch I have taken some other example. Okay. And with you I have taken a different example. Okay. So the second video you'll have, in the second video you have this installation related information. If you go through this second video, I have recorded complete information how to proceed with the installation, how to take. So I have mentioned Express Edition, right? That is called as evaluation edition right now. Okay. The way, what are the options that we get during installation, which option we have to choose. All such information is made available here this way. Okay. So, follow this video. Okay. Try to try to install both server software as well as client software on your missions. Okay. And then try to access as shown here. Try to access your database as shown here. Okay. Once you people are have your database available, database of client available, then we'll discuss further on how to create a table and how to populate our initial data. Okay. Go through this SQL day one video, guys, on our website. And second thing, in the session, go to session content. In the session content, I have explained you all the information. And Sridhar, we used to have a link also, right, here in the session content. Not. No problem. We will ping you the link also from where you have to download. I'll show you. I'll ping it right away. 1 second. I'm simply typing Microsoft SQL Server downloads, guys. Go to SQL Server downloads. So here right now, everything, the buzzword is cloud, right? So initially you will see this information. SQL Server on Azure Cloud. Okay. This way,
And
but
it shows only latest version.
let it be. Let it be. We can go to arcade versions also. Not a problem. See here. Right now, yes, Sridhar, tell me.
Nothing.
Okay. So this option we have to choose because whenever we say on premises, what we used to do, we are downloading and installing this server software on our local machine. That's the meaning, on premise. That's the meaning. Okay. So in these three cases, like SQL Server on Azure, let's suppose software on our cloud. This is cloud, and this is on premise. In blue color and this black color, out of these two, our Gmail example suits which color, blue or black, guys?
Blue, Sumant.
Blue.
Blue.
How?
That's a cloud service.
That's a cloud service that is available. That mail service is available somewhere in the Google Cloud. We are just accessing through our browser as a client. That's all. But whereas in case of SQL Server, both are not same to compare, but I'm just trying to give you the difference between the cloud software and as well as this on-premise one. So we are downloading SQL Server and installing on our local machines. That particular DB software which I mentioned here, DB server and DB client, we are going to download that package on our machine, and we are going to install those two softwares on our machine, which is called on-premise. On-premise nothing but in your premises, guys. That's the meaning. In our premises, which is going to stay with us, not outside. That's the meaning. Okay. So choose this option, download now. Somewhere we'll have a link to access the previous versions. Here, just fill out basic details like a student. Okay. And then click on download now. So you'll be routed to download SQL Server 2022. If you are fine with downloading, I mean, if your laptop is the latest one, like minimum side i5 and above 7th generation or 8th generation, then you go with SQL Server 2022. Otherwise, you'll go with the lower version, like 2019 one. Okay. I don't see any problem with downloading and installing SQL Server 2022 on our machines. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you need this login information? Sorry, this link, guys. Anyone require link? I'll just ping on our meeting chat. Okay. I have pinged, guys. So take the reference of our video, guys. The recorded video which I have given earlier on our website, which is available on our website. Take the reference of this video content and go for just choose the second video, guys. Choose the second video. Okay. Choose second video and have a look. Okay. And if you experience any issue with the installation part, you people can drop a message in our group. Earlier batch people are there. They can suggest, or Sridhar is also there. You can directly reach out Sridhar. So whenever Sridhar time permits, he can connect over a one-to-one call and he can guide you people. But make sure, guys, by next session, you people are having this SQL Server software made available on your computers. Okay? Clear? Guys, clear?
Oh,
Sir, in my PC, I have 2014 version. Is it fine?
Fine, fine, absolutely fine. If you have a version already available, that's fine. Let's start using the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, thanks.
If it is
Yeah.
not available, then go for installing the latest available version. If it is already available, absolutely fine. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, good. So now I'll take only 10 minutes time from now. Okay. Now, so I have mentioned you. Who is the vendor? Who is the database vendor in our case?
Microsoft.
Microsoft. Perfect.
Microsoft.
Microsoft is the database vendor in our case. Microsoft guy is the database vendor. Okay. Microsoft SQL Server database. Microsoft Management Studio. Management Studio. Okay. So this is, just give me a moment. Yeah, thank you, guys. So this way we're going to install on computer. Okay. This is my computer, guys. Let's suppose this is my computer. So inside this computer, I'm going to install DB server. Server I have installed. Okay. What I'm saying, a server can be accessed, a DB server can be accessed through a client. Through a client we have to access. So for a client to reach or identify a server, what information is required? That we'll discuss now. For a client, see, in case of Gmail scenario, what is the identification that we are providing to Gmail server, guys? To access Gmail service? Username and password, fine. But
Username and
what is the thing? How to reach that service itself? Gmail.com. We are using this web address, true or not?
password.
Yes,
We are reaching our service using this web address, gmail.com. Okay. The similar way, so our browser will understand, our browser, nothing but our client understand, okay, this is the address I have to reach. So it will go and hit that particular address in the internet, and whatever response it receives, that gives you back in the browser. Okay, your client, for your client, we are manually telling how to reach that particular, how to identify the particular server through some address. True or not? Clear with this example? Yes,
Yes,
your
sir.
browser client able to reach your email service through this address. The similar way, your DB client able to identify that server on your machine based on your host name or mission name. Mission name. So inside that mission, every server installation, every database server installation will have a name. Which is called instance name. We used to call DB server when you install a DB server on your computer, that particular software given with a name, which is called instance name. Remember, guys, which is called instance name. When you try to install on your computer, you'll understand what is instance name. So inside this computer, every computer will have some name, right? Let's suppose this mission something like Suman PC, right? Majority of us have the data, computer names this way, right, guys? Suman PC, something like that, right? Guys,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So inside this computer name, we are having an instance name this way, okay? So the instance name can be SQL server. This will be the default one, okay? So from the client, we have to reach this software service, the instance, which is available this way, Suman PC slash inside this computer, connect to the instance which is created with the name SQL server. And in order to connect, we have some user, like username, and give the password. So your client requires this information. Guys. Clear? Your client requires this information to identify and connect a database server. And let's suppose if you are in a college network contains 10 pieces. Out of that, one PC made as a database server, and all other 9 PCs students try to connect to that one particular database server. So let's suppose this is my college DB server, so guys, which is operating with the name Suman PC, and you people are having like your own missions in the same network, mission 1, mission 2, and mission 3. Okay. The client which is available on the local mission, on the same mission, also need same kind of information to connect to that server, and the computers and are the clients which are, see guys, it is M1. Treat this one as M1. Treat this one as M2. Mission 2. M2. So all these 3 client missions like M1, M2, M3, what kind of software is required to access this DB server? Both server and client, or only client?
Both
Client.
server and
Perfect.
server and
No, only client is required to connect to a database installed on Suman PC. You need to have only client, which is nothing but Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio client. You need to have only that thing, and using the same client, you have to provide the same kind of configuration, access or connect to Suman PC slash this SQL Server using the username and password. Now you will be able to access, which is the DB server available inside Suman PC. Clear? Everyone clear?
is someone.
Perfect, guys. That's all, guys. So either you use on-premise one, or you can use a server which is available in the same network, and from your missions with the client software, you can simply connect to that particular computer. But you have to provide, for your client, you have to provide some information so that it can reach that particular DB server. Here, mission name slash that server installation name you are giving along with username and password. Clear, guys? Okay. So here, this information will connect to this DB server this way. Everyone clear? So either it is a case of a client available on the same server, on the same DB server, or the client available on other external mission which are there in the network. In either of the case, you have to provide some identification. This information is called identification information, which used to perform authentication. Authentication, nothing but you need to have proper access. When you are when you treated as a proper having a proper access, when you provide correct username and password, then your user treated as a correct user, authorized user. Then it allows to connect to database server. Clear, everyone? Everyone clear?
Yes, Sumant.
Perfect, guys. So, guys, please proceed with that installation and use the link which I have given in the meeting chat here. Use this link, okay? And try to have the installation completed by tomorrow's session, okay? So we will
Suman,
discuss it.
I have, Suman,
Yeah.
I have already installed the SQL server.
Oh, if it is available, not a problem. The people who are not have yet to install, for this people,
Okay.
refer our session which is available on vardi.com and then go for installation, okay? Fine, guys, then. Thank you. I'll see you in the next session. Thank you all. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Suman.